I hope everyone is invigorated and as excited as I am. I think we've got a few times. I don't want to steal the time we have. We probably got 5 minutes for Q&A. Anybody have questions, thoughts, comments for Stephen Lockgreen?
From each of the initiatives?
Like Speak First or the tax preparation one?
Yeah, and I mean, to me, Speak First is the symbol of why it's unethical for any of us to give up or to be cynical about this school system. Because in every building, in every district, in every neighborhood of the city, there are kids who will work as hard as the work you give them. And we have only room for 16 or 17 a year. We start out with 8th graders as they become freshmen, and they come onto our team and practice competitive academic debate 3 hours a day, 3 days a week, and have a tournament every month. And those of you with a debate background know it's a pretty wealthy school activity. There are about 18 high schools in Alabama that have debate, and they're the best schools. Mountain Brook's got a great one. Vestavia, Indian Springs, Montgomery Academy, St. James. And it's not just Mountain Brook kids. They're nerdy, smart, debating Mountain Brook kids. And the first 2 years, I think we won about 20% of the rounds. 18%. And by year 4, we were up over 40%. And by year 5, we were at 50%. And now we have a group of 14-year-olds come in every year that just sort of get the culture of the team. No apologies. Your schools have kind of sucked. But you're going to work hard and you're going to be better at outthinking kids from really good schools on complicated topics. That's what it means to be part of this. And the families buy into the culture of it and they work really hard. And as Sarah Louise said, we've had 16 graduates and they've earned $2.5 million between the 16 of them. That's sort of the tragedy of low-income school systems. There's millions of dollars of scholarship money waiting for low-income kids. And a huge generation of them each year get to the 11th grade with great grades and take the ACT and do so miserably on the thing, they test themselves out of scholarships. And you sort of tilt your head and you say, well, what happened? You've gotten good grades? You work hard? What? We open the reading comprehension section. First paragraph revolves around the word catalyst. Well, Sarah, why'd you get this wrong? I've never heard the word catalyst. My teachers never used that word. My mom's never used. That's not really Sarah's fault, is it? That's a failure of the bar. And I think you all have heard some about the AP initiative, the Advanced Placement Initiative that has now come to Jefferson County and Birmingham. We partner with them in the summer. Same thing. College-level AP courses. Explain it to the kids, and a bunch of them will take you up on it. They'll come to our academic institute 4 hours a day in the morning through June to do calculus. They don't have to be there. These are 15-year-olds that are dreaming big and willing to work for the dream. I wouldn't trade Alabama for any state in the country. This is a fascinating place to be. Passionate, committed people. A lot of really good leaders. A lot of hope here. That was a long answer, sorry.
Next question.
You're like, I don't know if I want to ask another one of those. We don't have time for another one of those answers.
Any more, Kevin?
Stephen, I was wondering what your thoughts are. Birmingham has such a rich history of civic clubs and civic engagement, but we haven't really translated that over into involvement on the governmental level and well-functioning government. And it seems like never the two shall meet. What's your thoughts on a lot of this?
Well, it never goes fast enough. It doesn't go fast enough for me, and I'm sure it doesn't go fast enough for you. But you have, I'll give you an example, Brian Jatina. I think he's come with the superintendent. I don't know if you all know, some of you know his family. An incredibly well-respected, thoughtful, engaged family. Their architecture family. And he just ran for and won a seat on the school board, which is almost like sort of being punished for wanting to do good. Literally the one vote difference between a range of issues that would have put us back 3 years, every one of the issues on this school board. I mean, I never really thought about the importance of those spots until you have a friend involved in it, and you see what a thoughtful superintendent is trying to do, and you see what just sort of stale, old-time political idiots are trying to do in terms of blocking it. And that's a long way of saying there is a group, and some of them are young, they don't necessarily have to be young, of thoughtful people getting into public service, like one of your best friends, David Perry. I mean, I remember when it first came out that he was a finance director, and a lot of people were like, I mean, shoot, really? Only in Alabama we'd hire a 33. David Perry has the most brilliant finance mind in the state. He could be the finance director of the country. Do we have a finance director? If there was a finance director of America, he would be the finance director of America. I guarantee you he's better than the guy in California and New York. And we have some fine, young, elected leaders, and we need more. And hopefully the idea behind charity, the idea behind civic engagement is that it sparks in you the desire to do more on bigger scales. That you don't just feel satisfied by helping out in a Habitat for Humanity build, that makes you more thoughtful about a complete, what I would think of as an unethical lack of affordable, safe housing for hardworking, low-income families, and to be thoughtful about how to redo public housing in a way that encourages work and pride in the home and the ability to own at a certain point. That's what your generation is getting so good at, sort of creatively thinking through, well, how should this thing work? Thank you all for having me. I know we're out of time.
Thank you, Stephen. I think those that were able to attend today will walk away hopefully with a new sense of kind of revigorated, re-energized, and you gave us a lot to think about. And I know Andrew with next year's board and Wesley leading the service component of that, your idea of trying to partner with Teach for America, I think is a great idea. Those that maybe weren't aware of it, that's coming to our city and our state. I mean, that is a huge thing. It's a huge change. And you're right, and hopefully those folks will choose to stay in Birmingham, even beyond Teach for America, whether it's in education or not, but will be part of our demographic and aim to make a difference. So thank you for your kind words. Thank you for sharing Sarah Louise with us. We will try not to overwork her, but we agree with you that she is absolutely a star, and we're pleased to have her in our membership. As a show of gratitude and appreciation for you coming today, we've made a donation in your honor to our Ready to Read program, which, as you know, places a full library in every second grade classroom, as well as a copy of our most recent annual report with a little more information about our club.
Thank you very much.
So thank you so much, Stephen.
Thanks for having me.
All right, I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday weekend. Please sign up for Richard and Mallory's request to come to the 80s prom social. Again, a chance to cherish something, a little more of the culture of Birmingham. The Alice Stevens Center has done a great job bringing that programming. Go to the members-only website, update your profile, and check the events page as well as the message board for things that are going on. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Reed. Appreciate it. Good, great job. Yeah, you did a great job.
That name sounds familiar. I don't know if that's familiar.
I know. It's the setup.
Okay, I figured it's hard.
Yeah, so, but I mean, it's possible.
Okay, I'll know who to give my money to instead.
Aha. Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
Did he not win it? Is that the guy who won it a couple of years or
I have no
something?
idea.
Does he got a Miss Stadium?
I have no idea about that either.
Great job.
Yeah. Hey, that was fun.
That was fun.
Really good. You